Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about this week in earnings seasons. Not as crazy as last week. As last week, we had a lot of heavy hitters come out and give their earnings, and it was a very mixed earnings week, especially when it comes to big tech. A lot of big tech did miss on their earnings, so not so shabby. But we got another week of earnings. I want to give my thoughts on the companies that are reporting this week and kind of give you guys some details about them. All right. So, when we start off on Monday before the bell, we don't have anything crazy. Not a lot of companies, really major companies that are going to be reporting. We got Alliance, we got Global Payments, nothing really crazy. We do got Suncoke Energy. I know they're doing a couple of things, but nothing really crazy. After bell on Monday, same thing, nothing really crazy. We got NXP, nothing really crazy. Strikers, CVR Energy, Marriott. So some people may be interested in that one, but nothing really crazy on Monday. On Tuesday is when we really start to kind of turn it up. We got a couple of things on Tuesday. So to start us off, we do got SoFi. I will do a disclaimer. I am a big believer in SoFi. They're going to report Tuesday before the bell. They have been reporting actually very good earnings in the last couple of sessions they've had. So really high hopes for SoFi. Really looking forward to what they're going to do and what they're going to report. That is a one that I'm personally going to look into. As like I said, I am a shareholder of SoFi. I just want to give that disclaimer. I do personally believe in the company. They are still unprofitable, but they're inching, getting closer and closer to profitability. Next up, we got Uber. Uber's one of the biggest companies as far as the ride sharing business. They are the number one ride sharing business. They are bigger than Lyft by a dramatic margin, over double the size when it comes to market share, when it comes to them compared to Lyft. So we are looking into their earnings. They are talking about profitability coming sometime soon with this company. So that is something to look at. We do got Pfizer, one of the major drug companies, reporting. So we're going to see what they do. We do got BP. BP just made a large acquisition recently. So they're probably going to give some talks about that, but they are a gas energy company. So they're going to give theirs. After that, nothing really crazy. You got Phillips 66. One of those older companies. You do got Toyota. Toyota's one of the largest companies when it comes to auto sales. So you got a big player with there, but nothing really crazy on Tuesday. We do got AMD. AMD is going to be reporting Tuesday after the bell. Big thing about AMD is they are one of the biggest chip makers in the world. They've come a long way in the last couple of years. I mean, market cap was down to zero, figuratively speaking, but they've grown in a large way, growing their market share, growing their business. They have fallen a lot this year. Not too shabby. They have fallen a lot. When you look at the charts, guys, they have been taking a dip, but I am a big believer in AMD. I think they're going to be doing amazing things. So it is a call that I am going to be personally checking out. I don't own AMD at all. Don't have no plans on buying it. But it is a company that I do kind of check out a little bit. We got Airbnb. A lot of people are into that company as well. A lot of people are big believers in there, right? That they're going to replace the hotel business. So you do got that. They are still unprofitable. Something to keep in mind. But hey, Airbnb. Then we got Chesapeake Energy, a hugely popular company. I know a couple of people that are in this, really trying to make that fast money with them, playing from an option perspective. I'm not a personal. I don't really touch it. It's too volatile for me. So not a company that I even come close to touching. But I do know a couple of people that are in this one that are looking forward to it. Then we got MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy is another one of those companies that a lot of retail investors are in. A lot of people are following this company. I do know a couple of people, once again, that have this in their portfolio. Not for me, not a company that I follow. They are one of the largest share owners of Bitcoin. So keep that in mind. They're one of the largest share owners of Bitcoin. They own a couple of $1 billion of Bitcoin. So that is something to keep in mind with MicroStrategy. All right, now on Wednesday, we do got CVS coming out. They're going to give their earnings report. I know a few people are in this from a dividend perspective. Not a company that I'm interested in, but we do got them coming out. Nothing really crazy on Wednesday before the bell. You do got Paramount Pictures. Keeping in mind that Viacom and CBS did merge about a couple of years ago, and now they call themselves Paramount, so they are Paramount of CBS and Viacom. But nothing really crazy. Progressives reporting, Cedar Fair, nothing I'm really going to look at. after the bell, you got a couple of major companies actually. You got Roku. Roku's going to reporting. They've fallen a lot this year. They've fallen tremendously this year when you look at the charts. They're still a highly unprofitable company. They're not making any money at all. I'm not a big believer in Roku. I just don't get the business model. I think we're moving past that. For a lot of people that don't know, the business model is you can buy a Roku device, you can hook it up to your TV, and then you can stream using that device. And they do have their own, even like Netflix type of streaming service as well. I just don't see it personally. It's not for me. They're highly unprofitable, still highly expensive, so not for me. You do have Qualcomm going to be reporting, one of those major dividend companies, one of those stable actually companies. They've been actually been doing pretty decent this year, holding up better than most companies. So I will give them that. Marathon Oil, another one of those penny stocks. What used to be a penny stock. They actually blown up this year because oil and gas just went to the moon. But they were a penny stock a couple of years ago. They've came back in a big way. I'm pretty sure they're going to, like I told you guys last week, I'm pretty sure if your oil, gas, energy, you're gonna announce good numbers. It is what it is. You do got Robinhood. Robinhood has taken a dramatic fall this year. They've fallen a lot. They are not at their 52-week low anymore, but I'm talking about they're down like 70% for the year. They're gonna announce their earnings. They been doing a lot of recent layoffs recently, so we're gonna hear and talk about that. We're gonna see what they're gonna do, but I'm actually gonna pay attention to them. I do know a lot of people that play this from an option as well. So we'll see how that goes. You got Etsy, another online retailer. We'll see how they do, but nothing really crazy after the bell on Wednesday. Thursday before the bell, you do got Royal Caribbean reporting. Not a company that I personally follow a lot. We're gonna see how they do. You do got ConocoPhillips, another gas energy company. I'm gonna see how they do. I actually used to be in them. I made a lot of money off of them a couple of years ago. So that, we did well with that one. You do got Moderna, you got them reporting, Crocs, you got a couple of companies reporting. You do have Nikola reporting. Their former CEO just got sentenced for fraud. Trevor Milton, that company had a lot of issues when they first started, a lot of false promises. So he just got sentenced recently. So we'll see how they're doing. They still, once again, not a profitable company, not really doing anything. I don't even know what they really do. So we'll see what they're talking about. After the bell, you got PayPal, the number one payment processing company. So they're doing a lot of big things at PayPal. Very stable company. I'm a firm believer in it. I used to be in it. I don't own it now because there's just so many companies that are down that is really hard to, it's really hard to pick. There's so many companies that are just down 50, 60, 70%. PayPal is one of them, but a lot of companies, man. Speaking of being down a lot, you got Coinbase. Coinbase has fallen dramatically. They've taken a big leap down. They've lost a lot of their market share. There's even talk of them possibly going bankrupt this year. So as you guys know, a lot of Bitcoin platforms, a lot of platforms that do cryptocurrency have gone bankrupt this year. There's even talks that Coinbase might be next. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. You got Block, the competitor to PayPal, right? They're two of the top financial apps in the App Store, as well as the Google Play Store. So it's Android store. So we'll see what they're doing. We do got Warner Discoveries. I don't know what's going on in Warner Discoveries. They just announced a big write-off of up to like $4 billion. They canceled a lot of movies before their merger with AT&T. I don't know what to expect from them, but I'll kind of take a look at it. Nothing crazy, but I'll kind of take a look at it. I don't know what to expect. You got Starbucks. Going to see what they're doing, how their business. Keeping in mind, they're another company that fully exited Russia. So they're no longer in Russia at all. We're going to see how that's affecting them. But you do got them coming out. But other than that, nothing crazy on Thursday. Nothing that really stands out. Friday, you got Fubo TV and DraftKings, two sport kind of related companies that are changing up. Fubo's changing up the way you stream sports, having access to a lot of stuff. DraftKings changing up the way you gamble on sports. I think these two businesses, I think they could do a lot of good things. My only thing is they're highly unprofitable, but I do believe that they're making the right moves. So I kind of watch them. I'm not invested in any of them, but I do kind of watch them to see how they're doing. But they're just highly unprofitable, and we're kind of gonna just see how they're. I just want to see how they're doing, right? But you do have them. I know a couple of people that are in Fubo TV. I do believe Fubo TV has the most upside. I think both have tremendous upside. I think Fubo TV has the most upside, but both of them, I think if they keep doing it and playing their cards right, I think that they will become profitable companies one day. I think they're going to be here for a while, but we're kind of gonna have to see on what's the right price to buy them at. Both of them has fallen dramatically, but we'll kind of see. On Friday after that, really nothing crazy. You got Cinemark. I actually just went to Cinemark like yesterday. Went to go see Black Adam. So good movie. I thought it was a good movie. Hershey's, one of those old companies. Everybody know who's Hershey's is. Most people that are in that company are in there because of the dividend. But nothing really crazy happening on Friday. Those are the major companies. Nothing crazy this week. This week's a lot less major companies than last week. Obviously last week was just a lot of big heavy hitters. This week not so much, guys. So I will give you guys an updated video on what's going on, what the talks and stuff like that are going on for the week. Going to give a probably going to do like one big video for all of them, right? But we'll see, guys. Once again, guys, thank you for watching the channel. I hope you guys appreciate it, guys. If you've been here, you can realize that I sound different. I finally got a mic. I finally got a setup. Yes, I did it. Let me know, please. Let me know what you guys think of the sound quality. See if you guys like it. There are some things I can change on it. Please let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you. Bye-bye.